My name is Daniel Reed, and the night I met Emily Carter was the night everything in my life changed. I wasn't looking for love. I wasn't even looking for happiness. I just wanted a quiet life after moving to Seattle, far away from family, far away from my past. Emily was sunshine in human form, warm, bright, and impossible to ignore. We met in a bookstore downtown. She was reaching for the same book as me, and our hands touched. She laughed. Guess we have the same taste? I smiled back. Then maybe we'll get along. We talked friend too. Before première left, on a receipt. That night, I couldn't stop thinking about her, and from that point on, Emily became the best part of my life. We spent our weekends exploring the city, drinking iced coffee, even in the cold, watching the cheapest horror movies and laughing the whole time. She'd rest her head on my shoulder. I'd hold her hand like she was the only thing keeping me alive. But the truth is, I didn't know who Emily really was. Not until it was already too late. One day, Emily didn't show up for our date. No texts, no calls, nothing. I drove to her apartment to make sure she was okay. Her door wasn't locked. The living room was clean, silent, and nice or lightly open. I pushed it gently and froze. Emily was sitting on the floor, crying, her hands shaking. Emily, what happened? She didn't look up. Daniel, you shouldn't be here. I walked closer. Please talk to me. She finally looked at me, eyes red. There's something I need to tell you. Something I should have told you a long time ago. My stomach tightened. What do you eat? She reached under her bed and pulled out a small metal box. Inside it were old photos, letters, a knife, and a police report. The photo hit me hardest. A young man, smiling. Emily whispered, that was my ex. Adam, I swallowed. Emily, what happened to him? She stared at the floor. He died. And the police think I killed him. My blood ran cold. What? Why would they think that? Because we fought a lot. He was jealous, controlling. He hurt me, and one night, he fell down the stairs. But his family never believed it was an accident. I knelt beside her. Emily, look at me. I believe you. She began shaking again. There's more. Adam's brother. He doesn't think it was an accident either. He's been following me, Daniel. Watching me. Suddenly, every strange thing started making sense. The black car parked near my apartment. The feeling of being watched. The anonymous calls I shrugged off as wrong numbers. Emily grabbed my hand tightly. I didn't want you involved. But he knows about you now. I squeezed her hand back. We'll handle it together. But I was wrong. So wrong. 3 nights later, everything changed. I was walking home when I got a call from Emily. She whispered, terrified, Daniel. He's here. My heart stopped. Who? Adam's brother? Yes. He's inside my apartment. I sprinted to my car, speeding like a maniac. When I reached her building, her door was wide open. And then I heard it. A scream. Emily. Premier rang incide. There in the living room, Emily was struggling against a man about my age, tall, furious, eyes full of hatred. He yelled, You killed him. You ruined my family. I grabbed him from behind and pulled him off her. He swung wildly, punching me in the jaw so hard I fell. Emily screamed, Stop. It was an accident. He turned to her, rage boiling. You're lying. You lead then. Your lifting's knife rose. I lunged forward without thinking. The knife flashed. Emily's scream echoed. My hands grabbed his wrist. We struggled, twisting, fighting for control. And then the blade pierced him. Adam's brother gasped, eyes wide, and collapsed to the floor. Emily covered her mouth, horrified. Daniel, what did you do? I stood there shaking, staring at the blood on my hands. I didn't mean to. He was going to kill you. She rushed to me, tears falling. I'm so sorry. I caused all this. I pulled her into my arms. This isn't your fault. We'll tell the police what happened, but Emily shook her head violently. No, they'll never believe us. They didn't believe me the first time. They'll think we planned this. My heart pounded. She was right. There was silence. A heavy, terrible silence. Then Emily whispered something I never expected. Daniel, we run. I stared at her. Run. Yes. Tonight. Right now. Together. Something inside me broke, or maybe awakened. I loved her. I loved her enough to leave everything behind. So we packed our bags in minutes. Her passport, my wallet, a handful of clothes. Before we left Barneflo, I felt guilt, fear, but also a strange calm. We drove through the night toward California, not knowing what the future held. Just that we had each other, and for a while, that was enough. But the world isn't kind to people who run, especially people with secrets. 2 weeks later, in a small motel in Sacramento, Emily sat beside me on the bed. Daniel, she whispered, if anything happens to me, promise you'll keep going. I frowned. Why would you say that? She looked down. I can feel it. This won't end. Someone will come looking for him. Someone always does. I grabbed her hands. No, one is taking you from me. She smiled softly. You always say that. That was the last peaceful night we shared. The next morning, I woke up to find the motel door open, and Emily gone, her phone on the table, her bag on the floor. And on the mirror, written in red lipstick, I'm sorry. My chest tightened. My heartbeat crashed. I searched the entire motel. Nothing. No sign of struggle. No sign of her. Just gone. Emily Carter, the woman I was willing to run for, fight for, die for, vanished like she had never existed. But I know the truth. She didn't run from me. She ran to protect me. And now I'm the one searching. Driving across states, checking motels, airports, bus stops. A man with blood on his hands and a promise in his heart. A promise I whispered every night. Emily, I'll find you. Even if it kills me.